Hello everyone. While the government are waxing on about putting money back in your pocket over the next number of days with the upcoming budget that's going to be announced, and huge transfers of wealth are still going to be given across towards the commercial property owners. Over the last number of days, a report was published regarding the Q2 figures of the amount of corporations and companies and individuals in Ireland that are making huge profits for the immigration chaos. Huge amount of money has been given across to provide accommodation. Now, this is going on for many years in Ireland through the billions of euro that have been handed over to provide accommodation for people seeking asylum through the direct provision system since 2000. Well over €2 billion has been spent in that. And then in the last couple of years, and in particular since the increase in population since the Ukrainian war, we've seen huge amounts of profits being made. In 2023, €2.1 billion was passed over for accommodation. Huge transfer of public money into private hands to enrich a certain percentage of the population, as I said, the big corporations. And it's also interesting because other corporations such as Cape Brett Investments, who own the City West complex out in South County Dublin, in the Q2 of this year have pulled in over €19 million. Absolutely huge amount of money. And Mosney as well, famous leisure resort, tourist resort for many people in Ireland for many years, pulled in over €14 million. Of course, that family are Fianna Fáil supporters, the McCluskeys, who have been benefiting from the direct provision system for many years as well. Other companies like Brimwood, owned by Seamus McEnany, the ex-Monaghan GA manager, they pulled in over €10 million in the Q2 of 2024. Guestford, Red Cow Hotel out on the M50 there, pulled in over €8.5 million of public money. Huge amount of transfer of wealth into private hands. This is what it's all about. It's all a big ruse to transfer more of our public money into private hands. And who benefits? It's always the rich. It's always the corporations. It's always the public purse that's used to generate profits. Whether it's through the homeless and housing crisis, we've seen so many people making money out of it. We've seen it also through every kind of crisis is created, all supported by the propaganda coming from the vast majority of mainstream media, who keep pushing the narrative, and more transfers of public money is made into private hands. It happened during the COVID lockdowns, where we see the biggest transfer of wealth towards the billionaires in society. We've seen it also with any other crises they create, always creates an opportunity for money. And that's what's really behind all this sort of stuff. So if anybody speaks out against it, they're smeared or called names. But these are the facts. The facts are it's public money into private hands, much the same as the big bosses who are now working towards the cheap labour as well. This is what it's all about. It's all about big money. It's all about transfer of wealth. And when you see the huge amount of money being given across to these corporations, and at the same time many are in limited companies, don't have to publish their accounts, many aren't tax resident in Ireland as well, so another ruse is being used not to pay their taxes in Ireland. And that's who the governments work for. They just facilitate the rich in society, the wealthy, the corporations, the billionaires, and many people who are in their communities all around us, which for me, you look back to the days of the Land League where you saw the boycott campaign and where he was ostracised because of his involvement in exploiting and causing a reign of terror as a landlord's agent around the west coast of Ireland on people who suffered because of the policies of the colonial oppressors. Now we have many people domestically here in Ireland who are benefiting from the crisis, and there should be a boycotting campaign against so many of them who are benefiting from the misery of others and benefiting handsomely and making millionaires out of people through the public purse. And what's not to love when you're a big hotel owner benefiting from this? And even TDs are benefiting from it. Michael Healy-Rae benefits from this also as well, and was looking for an extension on his property so he could make more money from the public purse. But of course, they claim to be men of the people or part of the community, and it's ironic that they're benefiting from the same policies that they're trying to claim they're giving out about. This is how Ireland works. It works at the behest of the very, very rich in society. And this is what immigration is being used for. It's an industry, and so many people are profiting from it. It shows you, as I said, how the system operates in Ireland. People might say they could vote the way out of this, but I think what's important is that it's just inherently corrupt system we're living in Ireland, where so many people are profiting while other people are struggling. But yet they're going to say, we're going to put money back in our pockets over the next number of days, and which is complete and utter nonsense. We think Ireland's a completely wealthy country. We have 2 billionaires with the same wealth as 2% as the bottom 50% of the population. Top 1% in Ireland have over 34% of the wealth. And when you see all these schemes and ruses used to transfer public money into private hands, you wonder why so many of them are fully signed up members and supporters of the corrupt political establishment in Ireland, rather than calling out for what it is, just a huge transfer heist. So thanks for the support with all my videos, really appreciate them, and please press subscribe to my YouTube channel. Take care, Slán.